Welcome to Willowbrook, a quiet town with a chilling secret. At the edge of this misty hamlet stands Ravenwood Manor, an abandoned mansion steeped in legend and enigma. Whispers of a curse echo through its crumbling halls, telling tales of envy, betrayal, and a haunting melody that refuses to fade into silence. Join us as we delve into the heart of this mystery alongside a brave young woman named Sarah Rivers. Drawn to the mansion's forgotten grandeur and the secrets it holds, Sarah embarks on a journey to uncover the truth behind the whispers that haunt Ravenwood Manor. Will she be able to break the curse and bring peace to this forsaken place? Or will the darkness that lurks within its walls consume her as it has so many before? Prepare yourself for a tale of darkness and redemption, of shadows and light. This is the story of Dark Whispers. Subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon to follow Sarah's journey and uncover the secrets of Dark Whispers. Let's step into the shadows together. In the quiet town of Willowbrook, nestled deep within the mist-shrouded hills, there existed a legend whispered only in hushed tones after twilight. It was said that every night, when the moon hung low and the stars blinked hesitantly in the midnight sky, a presence would stir in the old, abandoned mansion at the edge of town. The mansion, known ominously as Ravenwood Manor, stood as a testament to a forgotten era. Its once grand facade was now marred by creeping ivy and shattered windows that stared out like empty eyes into the darkness. None dared venture near it, for stories of strange occurrences and eerie echoes that reverberated through its halls had long kept the townsfolk at bay. But it was the whispers that haunted Willowbrook the most. Whispers of a curse that had befallen the mansion, whispered by those who claimed to have seen shadows flit past boarded-up windows or heard mournful cries carried on the wind. They spoke of a darkness that seeped through the very walls of Ravenwood Manor, its origins lost to time, but its presence felt by all. Among the townsfolk, young Sarah Rivers had always been drawn to the mystery of Ravenwood Manor. With her unruly curls and eyes as green as the forest canopy, she possessed a curiosity that often led her where others feared to tread. Despite her mother's warnings and the wary glances of neighbors, Sarah would often find herself standing at the edge of the overgrown garden that surrounded the mansion, wondering about the secrets it held within. One fateful evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon in a blaze of crimson and gold, Sarah found herself once again drawn to Ravenwood Manor. The air was thick with the scent of impending rain, and a chill wind whispered through the trees like a harbinger of hidden truths. Ignoring the unease that prickled at the back of her neck, Sarah approached the wrought iron gates that guarded the mansion's entrance. The gates creaked open with an eerie groan, as if reluctant to allow her passage. Sarah hesitated only briefly before stepping through, her heart pounding in a mixture of fear and exhilaration. The mansion loomed before her, its silhouette stark against the dimming sky. She took a deep breath, steeling herself against the unknown, and crossed the threshold into Ravenwood Manor. Inside, the air was heavy with dust and the faint scent of roses, long dried and withered. Sarah's footsteps echoed softly on the cracked marble floor as she ventured further into the mansion's depths, guided only by the flickering light of her lantern. The walls seemed to lean around her, their faded wallpaper peeling like ancient skin, revealing glimpses of a grandeur that had long since faded into decay. As Sarah wandered deeper into the labyrinthine corridors, she became aware of a soft murmuring that seemed to emanate from the very walls themselves. It was a sound both haunting and melancholy, like the echo of a distant memory yearning to be remembered. She followed the sound, her curiosity overpowering her sense of caution, until she found herself standing before a door wrought from dark, withered oak. The whispers grew louder as Sarah reached out a trembling hand and pushed open the door. What lay beyond was a chamber bathed in the soft glow of moonlight, filtering through stained glass windows that depicted scenes of a forgotten era. In the center of the room stood a grand piano, its keys yellowed with age but still gleaming faintly in the half-light. And there, seated at the piano with fingers ghosting over the keys, was a figure cloaked in shadow. The whispers coalesced into a haunting melody that filled the chamber, weaving through Sarah's senses like a spell. She stood transfixed, unable to tear her gaze away from the figure, whose presence exuded a sorrowful longing that tugged at her heartstrings. "Who are you?" Sarah finally managed to whisper, her voice barely audible above the melancholy refrain. The figure at the piano turned slowly, their face hidden beneath the shadow of a wide-brimmed hat. For a moment, there was only silence, save for the haunting notes that lingered in the air like a spectral echo. "I am the keeper of secrets," came a voice, soft yet resonant, as if carried on a breeze from another time. The whispers of Ravenwood Manor, they echoed through these halls, seeking release. Sarah's pulse quickened as she took a tentative step closer. "What secrets lie within these walls?" she asked, her voice trembling with a mixture of fear and fascination. The figure's hands still on the piano keys, and they turned fully to face Sarah. Moonlight filtered through the stained glass, casting fractured colors across their features. In that ethereal glow, Sarah saw eyes that glimmered like polished onyx, filled with a sorrow that spoke of centuries-old regret. "Long ago," the figure began, their voice a mere whisper yet carrying the weight of ages, "this mansion was a place of music and joy. But darkness found its way here, a darkness born of envy and betrayal." Sarah listened, enraptured, as the figure unfolded a tale that spanned generations. They spoke of a talented pianist, once celebrated for their artistry, whose soul became ensnared by ambition. Driven by a desire for perfection, they made a pact with unseen forces, unaware of the price that would be exacted. The music that once filled these halls turned sour, the figure continued, their voice now tinged with a melancholy that mirrored the haunting melody. "And now, I am bound to Ravenwood Manor, cursed to wander its corridors until the echoes of that betrayal are silenced." Sarah's heart went out to the figure, whose story resonated with a poignant sadness. "Is there no way to break the curse?" she asked, her voice trembling with a newfound determination. The figure regarded her with eyes that seemed to hold a glimmer of hope amidst the shadows. "Perhaps," they murmured, their fingers caressing the piano keys once more. "But the key lies not in the past, but in the future. Only through understanding and forgiveness can the darkness be dispelled." A chill wind swept through the chamber, stirring the dust motes in its wake. Sarah felt a surge of courage within her, a resolve to uncover the truth buried within Ravenwood Manor's whispered secrets. "I will help you," she vowed, her voice steady despite the tremors that still lingered in her heart. "Together, we will uncover the truth and bring peace to this place." The figure inclined their head, a gesture of gratitude that spoke volumes. "Then let us begin," they said, their voice now infused with a fragile hope that echoed through the ancient walls. And so, Sarah and the mysterious figure embarked on a journey into the depths of Ravenwood Manor, where shadows danced to the rhythm of forgotten melodies and whispers intertwined with the echoes of the past. Little did they know that their quest would unravel not only the mysteries of the mansion but also the intertwined destinies that bound them together in a tale of darkness and redemption. Days turned into weeks as Sarah and the enigmatic figure delved deeper into the secrets of Ravenwood Manor. Together, they explored hidden chambers concealed behind tapestries faded with age and deciphered cryptic messages etched into the walls by hands long turned to dust. Each discovery brought them closer to unraveling the tangled web of lies and regrets that had ensnared the mansion in its grasp. As they ventured deeper, Sarah found herself captivated not only by the mystery that shrouded Ravenwood Manor, but also by the companionship she shared with her newfound ally. They would spend hours in the dusty library, poring over ancient tomes that whispered of forgotten rituals and arcane knowledge, searching for clues that might hold the key to breaking the curse. The figure, whose name remained a mystery, revealed fragments of their own past as they uncovered hidden truths. They had once been a renowned composer, their melodies once praised by nobles and commoners alike. But fame had turned to ashes when jealousy and betrayal had poisoned their heart, leading them down a path that had forever bound them to Ravenwood Manor. Through their shared efforts, Sarah began to understand the intricate tapestry of emotions that wove through the mansion's history. She learned of love lost and ambition shattered, of sacrifices made in the name of art and the price paid for power. Yet amidst the darkness, she also glimpsed moments of fleeting joy and the resilience of the human spirit. One stormy night, as rain drummed against the mansion's windows and lightning painted jagged patterns across the sky, Sarah made a breakthrough. In the attic, hidden beneath layers of dust and cobwebs, she discovered an old chest sealed with an ancient sigil. With trembling hands, she pried it open, revealing a trove of artifacts that spoke of a time long forgotten. Among them was a journal bound in cracked leather, its pages yellowed with age and inked with faded script. Sarah deciphered the entries with growing anticipation, piecing together the final pieces of the puzzle. The journal belonged to the mansion's original owner, a wealthy patron of the arts whose love for music had known no bounds. In its pages, the patron chronicled the rise and fall of Ravenwood Manor, from its humble beginnings as a sanctuary for artists to its descent into darkness. They spoke of a curse born of envy and betrayal, a curse that had twisted the very fabric of reality within the mansion's walls. And in the final entry, penned with trembling hands, they revealed a desperate plea for forgiveness and redemption. Sarah's heart swelled with empathy as she realized the truth that had eluded them for so long. The curse could only be broken through an act of forgiveness, a release of the bitterness and resentment that had bound the mansion's inhabitants in perpetual torment. With newfound determination, she sought out the figure who had become her companion and confidant in this journey of discovery. Together, they stood once more in the chamber where the grand piano stood sentinel amidst the echoes of the past. The figure gazed upon Sarah with eyes that shimmered with unshed tears, their hands resting lightly on the keys that had once echoed with both joy and sorrow. "We have uncovered the truth," Sarah said, her voice steady with resolve. "Now, we must find it within ourselves to forgive." The figure nodded slowly, a glimmer of hope flickering in their gaze. With trembling fingers, they began to play a haunting melody that filled the chamber, its notes a testament to the pain and longing that had haunted Ravenwood Manor for so long. And as the final chords echoed through the mansion's halls, Sarah felt a profound sense of peace settle over her. In that moment of forgiveness, she saw the figure's form shimmer and dissipate like mist in the morning sun, their soul finally released from the shackles of the curse. Ravenwood Manor, once steeped in darkness and despair, now stood bathed in the soft glow of dawn. The whispers that had once haunted its halls fell silent, replaced by the gentle rustling of leaves and the distant song of birds. And as Sarah stepped out into the morning light, she knew that she had not only unraveled the mysteries of Ravenwood Manor, but had also discovered a strength within herself that would forever guide her on new adventures.